trip, I just hating Lil Daddy, LeBron, your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Telltale told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Trying to slow down my motion.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Go! And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Quick throw here is complete. His first catch in a wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll go again with Hall. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the end zone, here's KaVontae Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. A run now for the young man from Colorado. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. They send Sutton in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Nix now on first and 10. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They send Sutton in motion.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's second and 9. Here's Nix to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Over. Strong back.
At the 30-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They send Sutton in motion. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Base getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They put Wilson in motion. On the give, it's Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Give up the middle with Hall. Wow. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
The 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Inside. Look again.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 3rd and 6. They put Wilson in motion.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, New York. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Back north. Boxing,
they put Wilson in motion. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's Hall. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Play action now with Rodgers. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Get 300. Get Liz.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one, taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. One team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get about 5. Second down, Nix. Got his man, that's Graham. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now a give up the middle. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They send Sutton in motion. On fourth down, here's Nix. That one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. Here's Hall from the pistol. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Over.
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will have a Broncos first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. They send Sutton in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Big
do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby.